Alex, thanks for talking to us. In the end, it turned out a hard night for you boys, but you got plenty of effort there.
Yeah, it was a tough night all round, wasn't it? It was a tough game, and we rode a luck up until the point at which we were one each, and we did ever so well to get to one each because obviously we weren't playing our strongest 11, and we got to the stage midway through that second half, 60 minutes in, where they brought on another 5 first teamers, and by the end their first 11 was their starting 11. So we had players who've not played much football, who haven't been selected to start for our team this season, all out on the pitch together up against a good League 2, a League 1 starting 11 by the end of the game. And once the goal went in to make it 2-1, lost a shape, lost a discipline, went chasing the game, and it then became 3-1 and 4-1 as we saw. Sometimes in those scenarios you just have to take your medicine and hope to nick a goal at the end to take it to penalties. But that comes with experience, and a lot of those players are young, and there was a lot of naivety in how we responded once we went 2-1 down. But yeah, tough night all round, and there are positives in terms of Charlie Finney and Joel Taberner getting 90 minutes into the legs after obviously coming off against Grimsby. So they've shown that they've taken their performance levels on a bit, and that's the biggest positive of the night, and we've got through it injury free as well.
What do you take when you look forward now to your next set of League 2 fixtures from a game like that, where you were giving people opportunities? So what positives can you take? To be honest, they're two different sports, aren't they, what we've seen tonight and the team that we put out versus what we're going to expect Saturday. So it's really difficult to use things tonight as a way to motivate yourself going into Saturday. We know where we're at in terms of Saturday and how we're going to play, and by and large who we're going to select. So the two completely different entities really, Graham. Just disappointed tonight, obviously, that the scoreline got away from us in the end. And look, we were under pressure for large periods of the game. As I say, a good League 1 club, and they selected a strong team tonight and made it even stronger with their substitutions. So it was difficult all round, and then you saw at the end as we went chasing the game, they opened us up at will, and obviously took the game completely away from us in that last 10 minutes. And it's disappointing because regardless of how much we were in the game or not, 78 minutes in, it's one each, and you're looking towards potentially trying to nick a goal, or it's going to penalties and obviously winning the game on penalties, but wasn't to be. Lots of things to be disappointed about, which we told them in there, and they've got to use it as a learning curve moving forward when they get their opportunities again. Was that your thinking as well at half time with you, where you changed a couple of players ahead of Saturday? You took out the Kelvin Mellors of this world and the Courtney Baker Richardson, and still replaced with 2 of your regular first team players, but they weren't getting 90 minutes each. No, I was always predetermined that Kelvin was going to get 45 and Courtney was going to get 45, and they were going to be replaced by Dan Aggie and Luke Offord. Ideally, I wouldn't have wanted Kelvin or Courtney on the pitch, but obviously we haven't got a huge squad, as we know, so everybody was going to play football tonight other than 1 or 2. Obviously Connor Thomas and Rod we managed to keep on the bench, which was a positive, and as I say, nobody got injured, which is the main positive coming out of tonight. The one thing that you have got is a nice challenge for your goalkeeping situation, which you would have wanted anyway at the beginning of the season, apart from what happened to Dave Richards with the unfortunate dislocated finger. But it's a real good battle now, isn't it? Because Dave Richards did himself no harm whatsoever with his performance, and he's back for you now. Yeah, he kept the scoreline down, particularly towards the end, and he produced some great saves, Craig, and he's back fully fit, and that can only be good because Arthur now knows that he's got somebody breathing down his neck, and competition for places is good, isn't it, wherever on the pitch. And obviously in the goalkeeping department you need 2 goalkeepers who are going to put each other under pressure in terms of fighting for that first team place. They're both great lads in terms of pushing each other on and motivating each other. They help each other out on a day-to-day basis to get better, and obviously having them both fighting for that spot can only go for us moving forward.